This is the first reading that I'm doing for Pisces ever. I am working my way through my first round of timeless readings for all of the signs. So welcome, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy this reading. Please do feel free to like, subscribe, and leave comments as well. It will help me grow this channel. When I get to 50 subscribers, I can do a live. So the sooner we get there, the sooner we can actually have live readings and have your personal questions included in the live. So this space is clear for you. You basically came through as the one who was going to have a reading next. I was only going to do 2 readings today. I did Capricorn and Aquarius, and you are the next. So, Tower of the Mystical Moments is the deck that wants to read for you. I'm just using my intuition as well as the cards. I'm using guidance from my spirit guides, my ancestors, my angels, coming in for messages for Pisces. My name is Shasha. You can find me on social media at Shasha_Crow on Instagram. That's the best place to find me, really. That's where I post most. Messages for Pisces, the seer of the zodiac. I always think of you guys as seers. You can really, you have visions, you have dreams. You can really see into people. And I think you don't realize because it's normal for you. Spirit, ancestors and guides of Pisces Collective. What do you want to say? Ooh, big jump there. Okay, Pisces. Having a look around to see how many cups we've actually got for you, because you are a water sign. A few. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, so 6 of Cups is the card at the center of your spread. It's in reverse. So 6 of Cups is this kind of karmic, nostalgic sense. And overlying this, crossing this, we have the Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles is a lovely youthful energy. And the 6 of Cups also has a little bit of an energy of childhood, nostalgia, and people from the past. I think at this point, you're focusing very much on the people who are currently in your life rather than those people who have moved out of it. And there may also be a young person in your life who's bringing you quite a lot of joy. So there's no need for nostalgia, although there may be a little bit of nostalgia coming through maybe about your own childhood, but there's a young person, maybe your child, maybe a niece or a nephew, or perhaps this feels like a child to me. So it's going to be a child or someone childlike who's coming into your energy here. That's very sweet. Feels really sweet and lovely. And also, this may be you. So it may be that your inner child is healing to a degree, that you are healing some past, almost some past karma, and any painful experiences that you had as a child. There's this beautiful childlike, it feels very full, childlike energy in these two cards here. So Seven of Cups is in the recent past. It is a card of sometimes confusion, but predominantly some options. So you've had some options available to you. You've had to make a choice. Do I do this or do I do that? Which of these things shall I move forward with? Where do I focus my energy? Maybe you've had to put some things aside in order to focus on other things. But with the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Cups in reverse, it's very much, we're not looking back, we're looking forwards, and we're investing rather than in nostalgia or trying to make things the way they always were. We're putting down what we can no longer be supported and or changed, and we're moving into this new and fresh energy of wonder and even new beginnings in finances and investment or personal health. So that's rather lovely. And then in the near future, we've got the Page of Swords. I think maybe you want to learn a little bit more. And maybe you get to a point in the near future where you're like, do you know what? I've got to the point where I feel I'm at my limit and I now need to learn something new. I now need to either invest in myself and learn something new, or I don't quite have the expertise that I need in order to move forward in this particular area. And that is okay, right? Because that is going to be available to you for sure. The underlying energy is the Emperor. Perhaps you're a person who really enjoys having a structure. Maybe, for a water sign, perhaps that might be considered a little unusual, but certainly I've observed with Pisces people that they do like to structure, order and organize things. That may be because their opposite sign is Virgo, and there's a kind of a Virgo side to Pisces, because that when it's being expressed a little bit differently. So, or it might just be a craving for order. But this Emperor is about the established structures. But maybe at this time you are appreciating those established structures more than ever before. And then in the overriding energy, what's hanging over you, or like a banner, is the King of Pentacles in reverse. So at the moment, perhaps there's this kind of need to expand financially. There's this need to expand or take care of your personal health more deeply. And you're not quite at that point where you're like, I've mastered this. But the energy of that potential is there. So try not to get stuck in any of these ways if they're not serving you anymore. So Six of Cups in reverse, like if they're just habits or they're things you learned from your childhood or ways of doing things, maybe you need to mix things up just a little bit in order to get to that more abundant experience and that more established position within yourself or within, for example, a business. So in the Self card, we have Six of Pentacles. So it looks as though you are doing a really good job. If you're a business owner, or you're working in a team, or you have a family, or you have a household, there is this sense of friendship circle. There is this sense that you are giving and receiving in balance. So you are investing in people as much as they are investing in you. And that's really beautiful, because I can't tell you how many times that's not happening for people in readings. And that makes you, in my eyes, this is personal view, obviously filter everything through your own intuition, but that makes you, to me, a very special and relatively unique person in this respect, because you are really looking for equal giving and taking, and you're not over giving. You're also not demanding too much from the people around you, whether they be colleagues or friends or partner or family, etc. So you are giving back. And if there's a little tweak in your, I don't know, kind of awareness or conscience, not like Jiminy Cricket kind of conscience that says, oh, there is an area in which I could be giving back more to this person or this situation that are giving a lot to me, just make a note of that, put a pin in it and say, how can I do that? What's the best way of doing that? Not in a kind of standard gesture, but in a way that's going to really support and benefit that person. So in the environment, we've got 10 of Cups in reverse. To me, this says there's a lot of potential for fulfillment in your current environment, and that doesn't necessarily mean your physical environment. It could mean your family, and 10 of Cups is a very family-oriented card usually. Got the little fishes, very Piscean, and the rainbow overhead, and the couple together. So what is it that constitutes a 10 of Cups, this card of fulfillment to you? And where do you need to invest time, energy, money in order to feed that fulfillment? Some of it might just be cerebral, mental. So, giving attention to the people in your environment, giving attention to the physical environment. And it might just be that flips over. And we can actually, I'm just going to turn this over to give me an idea of time. I only want to do short readings initially, so 20 to 30 minutes. It may be, we're going to pull another card on that one basically in a moment when we clarify. So 3 of Wands is in the hopes and fears. Oh, maybe you do have a situation, a relationship or a business or a job where you're thinking, is this going to yield what I'm hoping for? We've got that King of Pentacles in reverse here. And that's the hopes and fears. So it could be upright or it could be reversed. It doesn't really matter in that position whether the card is upright or reversed, because this is within you. It's almost within your power, right? So 3 of Wands, what are the ships that are coming in? Are they carrying enough for you to cover what you've invested, basically? And again, we'll put another card on that, or cards. And then in the wonderful, I love this. This is really cool. Outcome card, King of Pentacles. Now this deck has 2 Kings of Pentacles. It has 2 kings of every suit. So we've got a feminine king and a masculine king. And we've got the feminine energy here saying, I'm not sure that I'm bringing to the table as much as I want to or I would like to. And then we've got a masculine energy, whether that is a masculine in your life. You're both coming through as kings here. Whether you're the more feminine energy or the more masculine energy. Someone who's very driven, someone who is capable of building something, and they're in the upright position. It could be you converting or transforming from a reverse king to an upright king. But either way, the energy, the money is coming through. So when we look at the potential for doubt in this 3 of Wands, the answer is not. You're going to get what you need. You are going to get what you're looking for. You are going to build the potential to its fullness. So yeah, that's a really beautiful outcome. Let's just clarify here. Yeah, I think I want to stick with the same deck. So, messages for Pisces about 10 of Cups. What else do we need to know about this 10 of Cups? Hierophant on the base of the deck. Maybe you need to invest in yourself a little bit spiritually. There's more energy for you. And I'm hearing colleagues in collaboration. So, oh, we've got a Knight of Wands in reverse. I need a little more than that, please, Spirit. Where are the opportunities for greater fulfillment? Okay, so we do need to let go of some worries and fears. You might feel trapped in a certain situation, or you may feel that you're repeating spirals in terms of your mind that are not really supporting what you're doing. And the Knight of Wands in reverse is saying, just slow the thought process down. Don't offer where you don't have the energy to give. So reserve some energy basically for this, what I'm sensing as a home environment, but it may also be a business or working environment if that makes sense for you. And in your relationships, don't overgive. Do not overgive. This is a really good card. It's saying your balance is there. Don't start making the choice to overgive. You need to still be filling your cup. You need to be letting go of anxiety and concerns. You're not trapped. You are moving forwards. It's just perhaps not going as quickly as you would like it to. So in terms of the Three of Wands, although the King of Pentacles in the outcome does kind of address that. Judgment in reverse. Interesting. I think there is some development for you that hasn't come to fruition just yet. A self-realization, if you like. You might realize something about yourself. Do you know what? I thought I was this kind of person, and actually I'm clearly a different kind of person. And that's going to give you a whole new perspective on your own well-being and the building of resources. I feel like what the message I'm getting through is take some time for yourself. Take some time for yourself where you're not focusing on the results, where you're not feeling under pressure to, produce results, to see those ships coming in. Give yourself time and nurture. Give yourself time and nurture. That's what that is about. And that's when we get the Judgment in the upright position. Yeah, and then you're going to be like totally on it. King of Wands, marching to the beat of your own drum. What do we have for this King of Pentacles? Ooh. No, that's too many cards. Too many cards. Do we have any further insights into these two King of Pentacles and how they meet and how they combine energy? Knight of Pentacles. Again, the Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving offer of financial support or moral support in some way. And when it's in reverse, it's even slower. So it may be that this process of moving from a reverse king to an upright king, or this other person in the mix who is also paying resources into the situation, seems to be moving rather slowly. But you are going to find that balance. They are going to get what's coming to them. So whether that's you or someone else. And it's interesting that they're earth cards, a lot of earth cards. So it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that is actually going to be the one to bring in the additional support that you need so that you can find the balance that you need. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Then you can feel more fulfilled and you can put more into all of the relationships and situations that you need to invest in. And then this kind of higher learning, this new way of thinking about things, the kind of your intelligence coming through. We've got Eight of Pentacles. You can then come to mastery in some other areas, which is really special. I love that. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card. I'm going to put it from the Wandering Star. Okay, anything else to say to our Pisces collective, please? Yeah, so there is a transformation, a new beginning, and some shedding that's going to happen. Now, for me, like, I've watched quite a few readings. I read for myself. I get readings from friends. We're always talking about new beginnings. and astrology too. We're always talking about new beginnings. We're always talking about something coming to a close, something new starting, but that's because it's a continuous process. I am currently taking care of a bearded dragon, and she is going through a shed, and it is so slow. It is a slow process. Her whole body is shed. Her tail is still white because the skin is coming off. And I just looked at her today, and she has got this frill around her head because they've got these lots of little spikes on their head. She's got this frill around her head because the skin is literally lifting in one big piece off of her head. I'm not going to touch it. It's nothing to do with me. She can manage it herself very well. But if you feel like you're in the middle of that kind of transformation, whether that's you personally or a business that you're running or a relationship that you're in, things are being overhauled, just be reassured that that energy is there for you. So this, I think of that in the Eight of Pentacles as well, the butterfly energy, the transformation, the moving on to the next phase of development. You are going to do that. You are going to do that. And there is support for you here as well, financially and morally, I think. Financially, emotionally, and with that energy that you've brought being at the center where you give and receive in balance. I love that for you. Well, thank you for coming. Please share this with a friend if you have a Pisces friend, and do come back for more readings. If you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you will get the notifications for all of the readings that I post. So thank you so much for coming, sending you blessings, really excited about things for you. I will hopefully read for you very, very soon.